Hi, so I want to give you some exercises that you can do if you're suffering from arthritis. So the first thing you need to do is warm up. Now you need to make sure you warm up thoroughly for 10 minutes. This can be very simple, sort of walking on the spot, just something to warm your muscles up, warm your heart rate up. I'm not going to make you do a warm up now though, but I want to get on to the main bit where you've warmed up for 10 minutes. So mobilizing everything. We're going to start with some shoulder rolls. Again, you can use these exercises as part of your warm up. Each way, so just mobilizing the joint. Now you could have your hands on your shoulders, make some slightly bigger circles, or you could actually circle your arms depending on your shoulder mobility and how that feels. So again, you could do some forward and some backwards. All right, and then the neck, just start with some little tilts from side to side. So if you wake up in the morning and you're quite stiff in the neck and shoulders, just do a little bit of warm up first before you do this. Good, and then let's do some looking up and down. And then some turning and looking from one side to the other. Okay, so let's move down the body then. So fingers, let's scrunch them into a fist and open, into a fist and open. Now you can use squidgy balls to also strengthen your fingers. It's quite a good feeling to do, a bit of Play-Doh with grandchildren. And if you find your fingers are particularly stiff, you might need to use your other hand just to open out those fingers and release. Open out and release. You can also squeeze your hands together and just push and release, or try and peel them apart. So again, getting a little bit of wrist and finger flexibility there. You can imagine you're playing the piano. And another one I like to do is hands on your lap, seeing if you can lift one finger at a time. So that challenges your brain as well. So let's circle those wrists. And again, you can do it a couple of times each way. So that's a bit of mobility. You can do some strength ones, just going up and down. So a nice way of doing that is actually, again, just resting your hand on the edge of a table or on the edge of your lap, and then just doing some what we call wrist curls. So just going up and down. You could hold something in your hand if you want to increase that strength, and you can turn your hand over the other way and wrist curls that way. So this is just building up strength in these muscles here in your forearm, and again around the wrist. So let's do some bicep curls. So again, we're just building up the muscles around the joints. Nice and simple. Good. All right, let's do some straight arm raises in front. So again, a little bit more shoulder work. Just doing about 5 to 10 reps. Lovely. And then we're going to do some hula hoops. So just twisting your hips round a couple of times each way. All right, you can go from side to side and then forwards and back. All right, let's make a big hug round in front and then open those arms back. So again, just rounding forward, opening back. So just working that upper back. Lovely. Now, if you feel able to, let's see if you can hold on and lift one knee up and down. More advanced option, just marching, lifting the opposite arm. So again, just mobilizing the hip. And then we can change sides. Again, if you need to, hold on. Or you can, swing the opposite arm. So let's do some sideways. Again, you can tap your foot out to the side, or you can lift that foot. And again, if you want to, hold on. Doesn't need to be a big movement, just to mobilize. Again, about 5 to 10 repetitions each side. So let's bend those knees now. So if you're going to sit on a chair and back up. In fact, that's a really good exercise to do, sitting and standing from a chair. Now, try not to use your hands when you do that though. So use that leg strength and squeeze your glutes, push yourself back up. Lovely. Let's do some calf raises now. So you're going to rise up and down on your toes. And again, if you want to, you could hold on to something. You could use your staircase, and then you can drop your heels down as well as coming up. Another good one to do is toe on the floor and just circling your foot. Again, a couple of times each direction. So mobilizing your ankle. Or if you wanted to, you could practice your balance and circle it in the air. And then like we did with our fingers, you could do that with your toes, seeing if you can lift one toe at a time. That's quite a hard one to do, but again, a really good one to do. So those are just the simple mobility exercises that you can do to help your joints, to help you if you have arthritis. Again, as I said, have a little warm up first, warm your body temperature up, warm the joints up, then do those mobility exercises, either as mobility or as an exercise in itself. If you want to take it further then, you can add in maybe some little light hand weights or some bands, or just repeat the whole exercises again, taking it nice and slowly, and that will help build up a little bit more strength around your joints. If you want to know more about building up strength around your joints though, contact me and I can tell you some more details. Thanks for watching.